买个婚房跌一半，买个钻戒跌80%。
Buying our first home that loses half its value and a diamond ring that drops by 80%. What kind of bad luck did the 80s and 90s generation run into? Recently, diamond prices have plummeted. Lab-grown rough diamonds have dropped by 85%, and the retail price of loose diamonds has fallen by 80%. I opened my jewellery box and my heart sank.
人工钻石现在跌到什么程度了？一克拉。
Over the past 2 years, the price of lab-grown diamonds has plummeted. A 1-carat diamond that cost over 5,000 yuan last year now goes for just over 1,000 yuan. With profits shrinking to near zero, many factories have halted most of their operations. These days, the price of a ring setting can exceed that of the diamond itself. A classic 6-prong 1-carat diamond ring with a D color grade now costs just over 3,000 yuan. Even higher quality stones or more intricate designs are priced at around 4,000 yuan. For those who previously spent a fortune on diamond rings, especially members of the 80s and 90s generations, the dramatic drop in diamond prices is hard to stomach. The lab-grown diamond industry is facing widespread losses across the supply chain, from raw material production to retail. Many businesses have been forced to shut down, while some vendors have taken to Douyin to vent their frustrations.
2021年在上就投了100多万。
In 2021, I invested 1 million yuan to open a lab-grown diamond studio in Henan. At first, business was profitable, but this year, I faced consistent losses. This month alone, I lost 30,000 yuan without making any sales, and my factory is operating at only half capacity. Even certified natural diamonds have seen significant price drops, particularly larger stones in the 2 to 4 carat range, with prices plunging by 40% and sales sharply declining. De Beers, the global leader in the diamond market, has introduced 2 to 3 rounds of substantial price cuts within just 1 year. The price of rough diamonds in the secondary market has nearly halved, from $1,400 per carat in June 2022 to around $850 per carat by July 2024. In segments outside De Beers' control, prices have fallen an additional 10%. Meanwhile, in China's jewelry industry, both gold and diamond retailers are shutting down in large numbers. Interestingly, the reasons behind their closures are entirely different.
商场里的钻石和黄金门店的结局终于走到了一起。
Gold prices keep hitting record highs, but customers can't afford it, so gold stores are closing. Meanwhile, diamond stores face the opposite problem. Prices keep falling, but consumers still aren't buying. Shop owners are left with no choice but to shut down.
Meanwhile, the number of marriages in China is plummeting, with couples increasingly delaying their weddings. This trend has dealt a significant blow to the diamond market, particularly the bridal segment. According to data from the Ministry of Civil Affairs, 4.7 million couples tied the knot in the first 3 quarters of 2024, down from 5.7 million during the same period last year, a drop of over 940,000 couples. A key factor behind this disruption is the role of the CCP. Lab-grown diamonds from Henan province are directly challenging the market dominance by De Beers. Records show that over 50% of the world's synthetic diamonds are produced in China, with an annual output exceeding 30 billion carats. Henan alone accounts for 80% of this production. Some reports indicate that Henan manufacturers have even started giving away free synthetic diamonds, up to 1 carat, to international tourists as part of a strategy to boost brand awareness. Currently, the 2 main methods for producing lab-grown diamonds are the high-pressure, high-temperature method and the chemical vapor deposition technology. CVD is highly efficient, capable of growing diamonds as large as 20 carats. The process involves creating a vacuum in a boiler, injecting methane gas, and placing a thin diamond seed at the bottom. This seed provides the template necessary for growth. High-energy microwaves break the methane into a plasma of carbon and hydrogen atoms, which deposit onto the heated seed, gradually forming a larger diamond. The rough diamonds produced are typically square or rectangular polycrystals. HPHT technology replicates the natural diamond formation process. Diamond seeds are placed in a pressurized growth chamber with a metal solvent to accelerate crystallization, producing single crystal diamonds in cubic or octahedral shapes. HPHT diamonds generally have superior color grades but are usually under 3 carats. Although CVD diamonds can grow larger, they often have lower color grades due to impurities introduced during production. With advanced technology, it's becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish lab-grown diamonds from natural ones, even with specialized equipment. Online, many netizens are celebrating De Beers' declining profits, claiming its era of monopolistic pricing is over. But is it really that simple? Industries targeted by the CCP often undergo fierce price wars, as seen in solar energy, electric vehicles, and rare earth minerals. When Chinese companies, bolstered by state resources, eliminate foreign competitors, they often dominate the market. At that point, the market returns to monopolistic pricing, just with a new face in charge. Believing that the diamond industry's collapse only harms legacy corporations overlooks the broader implications. The plummeting prices of lab-grown diamonds have discouraged many young Chinese consumers from purchasing even lab-grown diamond rings. One industry professional shared a story about a woman seeking a diamond ring. Her boyfriend found retail prices too high, opting instead for a custom-made ring with a budget of over 4,000 yuan. When offered a 0.3 carat natural diamond with a national certification, he refused, citing concerns over the stone's lack of value retention. Ultimately, he purchased a moissanite ring, made from synthetic silicon carbide, for just over 100 yuan on Pinduoduo. Let's be practical but not too frugal. This is a marriage proposal, a significant life event, not just a small gift from a business trip. Spending only a few hundred or a couple thousand yuan feels underwhelming. While lab-grown diamonds are attractive and affordable, they shouldn't compete with natural diamonds in the bridal jewelry market. Instead, they should be marketed as luxury accessories like Swarovski crystals. Major brands such as Pandora have already embraced lab-grown diamonds for their products, which is where their true potential lies. Synthetic gemstones may be abundant, but none can replace genuine jewelry. For weddings, natural diamonds remain the timeless choice. The same professional warned consumers to be cautious when purchasing Chinese synthetic gemstones. Beyond potential financial losses, certain gemstones treated with acid washing or dyes can pose significant health risks.
今天带你们看看市场上的假货。
Some of these so-called Hetian jade pieces sell for thousands at tourist sites, but they only cost a few yuan to produce. Take this plain pendant. It costs just 10 yuan. Do you know why they sell it in a protective pouch? Because Afghan jade has low hardness and it becomes even more fragile after acid washing and dyeing. If they touch each other, they scratch easily. These white and green jade bracelets might look flawless under the light, but they're just glass. Yet they're sold as Hetian jade for thousands. The cost? Less than 10 yuan. This so-called Mao silver has no actual silver content. It's all white copper or aluminium alloy. But they sell it for more than real silver, charging at least a few hundred yuan at tourist sites. In reality, it's worth less than 20 yuan. That jade-looking stone, it's just acid-washed quartz with green dye. In tourist areas, it sells for tens of thousands. The cost? Less than 20 yuan.
These gemstones treated with acid washing or dyes can pose significant health risks. Prolonged exposure may allow harmful chemicals to penetrate the skin, leading to serious health problems. Despite the disruption from lab-grown diamonds, natural diamonds have not entirely lost their value. Experts emphasize that professional certification distinguishes between lab-grown and natural diamonds. Certificates for natural diamonds explicitly state diamond, while lab-grown ones are labeled accordingly.
天然钻石啊，受培育钻石的冲击。
High-quality natural diamonds still hold their value. This small bag of over 100 carats of natural diamonds, dismantled from rings, is worth more than 400,000 yuan. Most of these diamonds are sold to India, which redistributes them globally. Although domestic demand has waned, natural diamonds remain highly sought after internationally. A deeper issue lies in the industrial potential of synthetic diamonds. Many people may not realize that lab-grown diamonds are already making significant strides in industries like 3D printing, metal cutting, and underwater power generation. Polycrystalline black diamonds, for instance, boast hardness levels even greater than natural diamonds, making them indispensable for industrial applications. In Utah, USA, a large industrial facility produces polycrystalline black diamonds. These artificial diamonds are used for drilling hard rock, cutting metal components, underwater power generation, and creating durable 3D printer nozzles. Compared to natural diamonds, polycrystalline black diamonds offer superior toughness and perform reliably under extreme conditions. Traditional metal nozzles wear out quickly when printing abrasive materials like fiberglass or carbon fiber. Polycrystalline black diamond nozzles, however, last much longer and show minimal wear. In fields like metal cutting, these diamonds outperform conventional metal alloys. Beyond traditional industrial uses, synthetic diamonds show great potential in semiconductors. Diamond semiconductors can operate at temperatures as high as 1000 degrees Celsius, far exceeding the 150 degrees Celsius limit of silicon-based chips. The thermal conductivity is 14.6 times greater than silicon, offering exceptional heat dissipation. These qualities make diamond semiconductors ideal for high power, high-frequency electronics and sensors used in extreme environments. If labs can achieve directional growth of diamonds for chip manufacturing, the resulting superchip could vastly outperform existing silicon chips, particularly in high-temperature and high-power applications. Currently, Japan leads in diamond semiconductor development. In May 2022, Saga University and Obrey Corporation created a diamond semiconductor with a power density of 875 megawatts per centimeter and a breakdown voltage of 2,568 volts, the highest performance on record. The widespread use of diamond semiconductors could bring transformative changes to industries like electric vehicles, 5G infrastructure, and national defense, heralding an era of unprecedented technological advancement. This is why the CCP has placed such strategic importance on the diamond industry. China's advances in synthetic diamonds are evident. Companies like Henan Huanghe Whirlwind have become global leaders in superhard materials, partnering with Xiamen University to develop diamond-based heat dissipation for chips. SF Diamond collaborates with Zhengzhou University to explore cutting-edge applications in semiconductors and power devices. Geopolitics International has launched its diamond wafer production line and unveiled a 3.5 GHz surface acoustic wave filter, marking a shift from research to commercialization. China South Diamond, the world's largest synthetic diamond producer, has developed large, ultra-pure diamond semiconductor wafers and diamond polycrystalline cooling films, laying the foundation for future expansion. Observers caution that China's rapid progress in synthetic diamonds may involve leveraging Western technology and equipment. Monitoring these critical areas are essential for keeping the CCP from monopolizing diamond semiconductors, which could replicate the global dependence on China for rare earth materials. Some may argue that producing lab-grown diamonds is harmless, but in China, the pressure to cut costs drives companies to extreme lengths, often at the expense of workers' rights and health. Factories operate continuously, with workers enduring grueling shifts to meet production targets. A single production unit costs 2 million yuan and lasts only 5 to 6 years. Maintaining 800 atmospheres and temperatures above 1600 degrees Celsius requires continuous operation. It takes 7 to 10 days to produce just a few dozen diamonds per batch. Claims that production costs are as low as a few dozen yuan are unrealistic. Even the electricity costs far exceed that. The notion that falling diamond prices benefit consumers overlooks the sacrifices made by small business owners and workers, while state-backed enterprises endure and ultimately dominate the market. De Beers is also producing lab-grown diamonds, attempting to brand them as affordable accessories to protect the prestige of natural diamonds. However, the long-term effectiveness of this strategy remains uncertain. Faced with China's aggressive push in the diamond sector, Western countries must respond with more than price wars. Comprehensive trade policies, intellectual property protections, and increased investment in advanced research are critical. The race to dominate diamond semiconductors represents more than economic rivalry. It is a geopolitical battle shaping military and technological supremacy. As critics warn, the CCP rarely engages in fair competition. Its strategies rely on state subsidies and centralized control to undermine foreign companies. Once dominant, it manipulates markets and translates economic power into political and military influence. For Western consumers, the issue extends beyond choosing whether or not to buy diamonds. It is about recognizing the far-reaching consequences of allowing one state to control key industries, from technology to defense. Ultimately, while diamond prices may fluctuate, the true value lies in personal growth and financial stability. For many, investing in life experiences or self-improvement may hold greater significance than owning a depreciating piece of jewelry.
其实物质过剩在当今社会已
Material abundance is inevitable in today's society, but perhaps young couples should focus on learning about financial investments before marriage. Unlike past generations who spent everything on a house and a few gold pieces, today's youth might benefit more from travel and shared experiences. In the long run, the value gained from life experiences could far surpass the fleeting allure of a diamond that will eventually depreciate.